Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. You've been accused of turning Lex Luthor into a pip-squeak, slapping the DCEU together, and rushing every Justice League character not named Superman. You stand trial for mishandling the live-action debut of Doomsday, having way too many dream sequences, and overusing the name Martha to ad-nauseum. How do you plead? Not guilty.
Okay, maybe a little guilty. I'm not here to convince you that you secretly like Batman vs. Superman and you just haven't realized it yet. Maybe you loathe Batman vs. Superman. That's totally your call. What I am here to do is highlight some of the positive aspects of the film, so maybe next time one of your pals say they enjoy it, you can just respect their opinion instead of anger blocking them on Twitter. You say Zack Snyder's comic book films are too dark, but it could be countered that comic book films are often guilty of presenting heroism as some innate quality these men are born with, when in reality, true heroism is more of a skill that must be learned and practiced. Like a good marriage, heroism in Zack Snyder's world takes work. Batman vs. Superman explores the ideas of justice and fascism, and it's never pretty. One big beef a lot of people bring up all the time is that Batman kills in this movie, and I really hate to be the one to break it to you, but yeah, let's drop this one. However, let's talk about what it gets right about Batman. This is the most comic book accurate suit we've seen on screen thus far, and Ben Affleck looks like a grizzly bruiser of a Batman ripped straight from the pages of a Frank Miller drawing. Plus, the Batman voice modulator is cool AF and helped avoid the dreaded Batman voice.
If I get him to you, can you get him to talk? Here I am.
While Warner Brothers might be guilty of rushing the DCEU into action in order to compete with Marvel, there was still incredible restraint when it came to planting the seeds to Darkseid. Everything from the Flash sequence to the Omega symbol all hinted at the bigger picture Zack Snyder had planned, even beyond the first Justice League. And it's a shame fans won't get to see this play out the way Snyder envisioned, at least not until 2021 when Zack Snyder's Justice League comes to HBO Max. The fight between Superman and Doomsday leading to that iconic death could have been an entire movie itself. Look, I'm never a huge fan of character backstories being rewritten for films, but considering the limited time, Doomsday being a bastardized clone of General Zod and Lex was a good way to expedite the character for the big end finale. Alright, I'll admit, I wasn't the biggest fan of nerdy Lex Luthor, but after the criminal mastermind was perfected by Gene Hackman, there was nowhere to go but down. Still, some people like this version of Lex, and I respect that. Batman vs. Superman gifted us, read my lips, gifted us with Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, and for that alone, we should all be forever grateful. Up until I watched Batman vs. Superman, I somehow had never realized that both Bruce and Clark had moms named Martha. Now, I won't ever forget.
Why did you say that name?
After the rewatch, let me know if your thoughts on the film have changed in the comments below, or tweet them to me as you're watching live at Chris Killian or on Instagram at CK Comedy, and thanks for watching.